Hi. What a weekend it has been. Not in the terms of partying and going out, and more in terms of sleeping. And then more sleeping, and then ordering soul food, and then sleeping. You know when you sleep so much that you're very like, did my body need that? Or am I doing something wrong? You know, but maybe that's an overthinker problem. But welcome to another coexisting video. Today I have to now tidy up after weekend Flynn, who didn't do nothing at all. Or who did do nothing at all? Who didn't do anything. And so I have soul food packages laying around here for pizza and stuff. I have the dishes, I have to clean the floor, and today's special edition never happened before. Oh my god. At least on camera. I have to wet wipe the floor too. Mop the floor. Because I think, I don't only think so, I see it's needed. If you wonder what this is, it was my attempt of raising the humidity in my room, and I'm wanting to check out how many towels or clothing items it would need on a drying rack for it to go up. One towel is not enough. Surprise, surprise. So I experienced with other things and found hopefully a few things that work. So my room is not dry as hell anymore. I forgot to put on my watch today. That's what I'm just noticing. So we shall do this now. Every day I'm alternating between two watches. Just a little fun fact on the side. But yeah, it feels like a million years until I did the last YouTube video. But it was only last week. But last week was like a very, very full Monday. So I kind of just had to, I think it was the cooking one, right? Also, do not worry. Yes, I have a blanket that says a million times Flynn on it. Yes, you might see it in the background. But as you maybe see, it's music by Flynn. It's my old Instagram account or my musician Instagram account. And my mom gifted this to me for my birthday as more or less as a joke and or the first piece of merch. I love her. And this blanket is very, very cozy. And it's my main blanket for my couch. But whenever I lay in it and I see like, or I think like, what could other people think about this? Then I'm like, well, if they think I'm using it because I'm so in love with myself, then they just don't know me, you know? Then I'm like, okay, who could fault them? I mean, it's, you know, it's a blanket with your name all over it. But if your mom gives you something and you are on good terms with her, who am I not to treasure it? That's the right word. All the dishes go into the kitchen, lazy mode kinda, because there are other things we have to do first, like getting all this trash away. I think my trash is also full. It's perfect. Well, not perfect. It's perfectly good to just put the trash in the kitchen as well. Think about it later. More trash. Yeah, but with the weekend this unspectacular, obviously not a lot of fun and or crazy things happened. There was, maybe you know, you can kind of share this, let's say little pain with me, because I was, on Sunday I actually had things planned, you know. There was like a big D&D session planned, and with my WhatsApp group chats, I have them on like silence mode, or like so I don't get any notifications, because then you just, I don't know. I'm having trouble keeping up with social media. I know this is interesting coming out of the mouth of a content creator, but I'm just not good at keeping up with all the notifications. So I rather have no notifications shown to me, and I just look into them whenever I have the time. But I then had a D&D session planned, and I was getting ready. The Sunday where you sleep in, then you take a long shower. You get you do the everything shower, right? And then you're super clean. You feel fresh. You feel ready to go. I packed my bag, sorted out all the dice I wanted to use. It took me quite some time because I have so many dice that I have to open up every little pack individually to see which color it is. And they look like, the packs look like this, right? So I kind of have to open up every single one to just check which one has which color. And it took some time, and then you're happy with yourself, you're finished, you're ready, you have the backpack, and you're like, maybe let me take a look into the group chat before I go, right? So luckily I did that, because 5 hours earlier our DMs wrote a message saying he doesn't feel so well today. And I'm like, it's not a laughable matter. I mean, all the best, all the best wishes to him. But I was then standing here, almost ready to go, car keys in hand, and I'm like, oh, luckily I looked into that. Otherwise, I would have just go to the D&D, like to the apartment, and I'd be like, hey, I'm here. And he's just in bed, being super sick, and I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. So I felt a little down, not gonna lie, because I was so happy to go there, and then seeing it so late, like just shortly before you actually go, was kind of a bummer. But then I just planned something else. Well, I can talk about here. This will be the last video before it will happen. It is something called Stream December. What is it, Flynn? What is Stream December? It is the whole month of December. I will. I shall vacuum first, because you cannot listen to this anyway. And then I shall be back. And if they're still drilling a hole into their wall, we shall see. We're just going to talk over it. Perfect. In between, I felt like a Ghostbuster here, walking around with my vacuum cleaner in the hand. But neighbors stopped. No, this has to be up here. Neighbors stopped, and we can and shall continue talking. Stream. Never mind, they didn't stop. Stream December. It will be the whole month of December, and maybe January too, we gotta see. Usually I take a break between Christmas and New Year's for myself, to be with the family and stuff. And it will obviously be more breaks, because on Christmas and stuff I will not be at home to be able to stream. I think it's a Tuesday. But I still want to try to do content and be there, and then we take a break in the start of January, maybe, or maybe February, depends on how the Stream December goes. And I will I wanted to do something that kind of, combines helping with the loneliness or the feeling of isolation. I feel like the dark time around Christmas and winter can have. I know for some of y'all who live on a different time zone or like a different part of the earth, it will be the opposite way. that Christmas will be more like summer vibes. So, that's maybe then not an experience we all share together. And you probably would need these more in our summertime, But I want to take more priority for the stream. I want to, take some little extra effort, a little bit more than normal, right? To let me just talk to you face to face. A little bit more effort than normal, a little bit more community feeling, togetherness, and how am I planning on reaching that? Well, but first of all, streaming one full day more, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. So you just have like more live stream time of me, and by like thinking of a little bit of like extra events. For example, for this year's Stream December, we will have a whole Minecraft server. Minecraft is a game, in case you don't know. A very, very chill, cozy, palate cleansing game that has been around for ages and it always fits like home and coziness to me. And we can play it together. So, this is like a part of me. This is the best way I felt like of including the community, playing with the community. Obviously, we cannot invite everybody because that costs money to rent a server. But also, I don't think a lot of you, or so many of you, which I think a lot of you are also very happy with just having more streaming days and enjoying, this coziness. And so I'm looking forward to next week is when it starts. We will probably stream on Sunday on the 1st of December, which is also the first Advent. Is that the name in English? So everything aligns. And we start off our little Minecraft world and see how far we come until the end of year and maybe January too, depends. But, just so you know, and now also on the YouTube video, because maybe some of you only watch YouTube videos, which I don't expect, but maybe some of you only found me through YouTube and watch this. And now you know. And now I have to mop the floor, which is not my favorite thing to do. It's also not my least favorite thing. It's kind of like, here's is louder. My neighbors. But, it's a thing you have to do every once in a while. I feel like I do it too little. But, today I have like, for the first time I noticed like visible stains on the floor and I'm like, that's not what I'm about. That's not what things be breaking, that's always great. Not. Because you're wondering, I'm in my bathroom, getting everything set up, because I have like, getting my mop set up. Put a little bit of soap in, hot water, and I think one more thing I should do is, should I also move the rack? Then it's like fully serious mode. But that's what I'm here today. This is basically mopping the floor video. Yeah, but Stream Chamber, I'm very much looking forward to it. Currently, streaming is the thing I enjoy the most. Not that I don't enjoy the other things, but like streaming is just such a special thing. Like no other piece of content can like provide, I feel like. Because it's a live stream. You can participate, you can just chill. There's obviously different types of people, right? Some I'm also not a big Twitch live stream viewer. I am from time to time. I'm more of a YouTube guy who, you know, watches YouTube videos whenever I feel like I have the time for it, and not feeling like I don't like the part of me not being able to rewind the video if I missed something, you know. So I rather have it, watch it on YouTube. That's also why I think it's very important if you stream. Why is the camera so dark? Does the light go away? Let's try to fix that in post, eh? Because today I chose not to put lighting in here, because there's just no place. So if it's a little dark, then it's just a little bit less light today. But it doesn't mean we don't shine, as the floor will do hopefully in a second when I mopped it. See what I did there? But streaming is just such a fun thing, you know, the instant interactions, I feel like it's the pinnacle of entertainment, because you cannot be somebody else, you cannot hide behind editing. Not that some people do that, but like you cannot, you know, when you say something wrong, it's wrong. And when the joke hits right, it just hits right. And this is kind of, somehow the mop doesn't feel as watery as I would like it to feel. It feels like a little bit not taking the water to it. Whatever. Let's try. Let's mop it. Let's get to mopping. I'm also a big fan of doing this with a lot of pressure, so if my voice sounds like this, then just know that I'm applying mopping pressure. Also, I always feel like it doesn't change anything when I mop the floor, because I mean I live here now for so long that kind of a lot of stains are just either because of young carelessness. I've been living I've been living on my own, shared flat is a kind of on your own. I'm living not with my parents for, I don't know, since I was 18, 19 years old. So for roughly 10 years now. And yeah, at the beginning, I did not know. I mean, my mom obviously taught me how to clean stuff. But the feeling of getting a benefit from a clean home was just not as present, say it like that, as it is now, you know. Now you feel like, or I feel like great value in cleaning the apartment and just having it clean. But with 19, I was like, meh, I don't care. I also felt like as a kid, I only cleaned for others and not for myself. Because I was like, why should I clean my room when it gets dirty anyway? And I kind of find everything I need this way too, you know. The good old controlled chaos was the way to go for me. And like I said, it's so frustrating to mop my floor because it's not changing. And you could argue, you know, it does look a little bit more clean afterwards in general, and all the big stains go away, obviously. But just the regulars, the stains that have been here even before my time, I feel like they would just not leave. But you know, I'm let's say like this. I think I'm at a time where I should renovate the apartment. I don't know if there's like a recommended time span for this, you know. But I've been living here for so long, again with the youth carelessness, that like a new floor would be something, right? But with the risks I'm taking now and the life I'm living, betting at the moment 100% on myself, you know, not thinking about what could happen in the future too much, just like going for the chance you guys gave me by, you know, clicking on a little video on for you maybe a Saturday night, deciding to follow, changing a whole person's life little by little, and currently on that adventure. And so there's no time and money for stuff like renovating. So gotta live with the stains. I always talk about them, the piano stains. By now you know them, and you can now see they will not go away. I would like to have the sound file forever for the stream. So I'm now just mopping around myself because my shoes leave stains, because they are apparently also dirty, and now I have to mop them away while I walk, and I don't want to walk with my bare feet. Maybe the trick is just get the thing out of here. And of course, while I'm at it, I could mop the whole flat, but I don't want to. Too lazy. This is just, you know, sometimes it's also easier to not, maybe the kitchen, to not mop the whole apartment or to clean the whole apartment when it's like taking too much energy away from you. You know, sometimes you don't have the energy or the motivation to do the whole thing. So I just like to split it up into different parts. I know you could argue, well, it kind of stays the same. The work is just, you know, distributed, and you have to like take out the mop again and blah. Yeah, I know. But who cares? Whatever works, works. End of discussion. Also, it's always a little bit, I forgot to open the window. Okay, let's try to use as little steps as possible to not get wet socks as much. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop. My socks are wet anyway, but not as much. Not as much. So, let's get the water away. Holy Schmidt. Just let me tell you, it was needed. Not as bad as I thought, but definitely it was needed category. Holy Schmidt. Other people I know are very, very strict on shoes in the household to obviously keep the floor from getting stained too much. But not gonna lie, I sometimes forget things in my room and then I run back into it with shoes on. I don't want to take too much time away from you. The floor has to dry anyway. Hop. The floor has to dry anyway right now. My socks are now just wet. I might as well just step in here. Socks are just wet. Mission failed. Mission failed. Yeah, I now only have to clean the kitchen as well. Face the consequences of my own action of just shoving the dishes in there. But this will be a quick fix. And afterwards, you know, gonna go about my Monday. Singing lessons today, gym today, editing the video, recording other videos, planning for Streamtember. I'll be very, very happy to see you all in Streamtember. It's like a very, it's a project I really, really look forward to. also to experience it with you all together, either in the Twitch live stream chat or in the Minecraft world. And yeah, I thought maybe one last thing here. I thought a lot about how to say this to you, the whole Stream December and gaming stuff. Because on YouTube and on Instagram it's more about the coexisting and the comfort stuff. But I mean, it's part of me, a big part of me. And I think our streaming sessions are also very, very coexisty and very, very comfy and also very, very prioritizing the safe space feeling also in my live streams. And yeah, so you will hear a lot about Stream December in the upcoming week. And as always, we see each other next time.